5kg to Silbury.
Silbury Cup, not far.
Nice bush walking. The lungs are cranking. Beer fridge.
Got the full feast unpacked. So we're starting with this lager. We've got a couple of beer glasses to serve that in, along with the contents of the fridge.
From the op shop.
Yeah, cutlery, ladle, spatch, and here's all the ingredients for the stew. Parsnips, carrots, spices, rosemary, garlic, tomato paste, shallots, bit of starch, cornstarch.
What's in the
and
cardboard?
Cardboard is the main ingredient of the stew. Gonna have a little treat. A cut of lamb, laid out leg of lamb, which is still cold to the touch. Hopefully not maggoty.
Won't be maggoty yet.
So,
oh, that's gonna be nice.
yeah.
And we've got ingredients here: some eggs, flour, golden syrup, sugar, butter for our steamed pudding.
I'm going to make us a steamed pud.
This is the Cedar Summit Etholite XT, a well-known pad, regarded as maybe one of the most comfortable pads. I can attest to its comfort. Pretty nice pad. Another great addition to this camp, the big green slug. Quite a bit heavier than the quilt that we usually use, but it's getting cold, so I thought I'd bring it and test it out and see if I still like it. And to complete the sleep system, there is a new addition to my kit, another Cedar Summit piece, and it's the Eros Premium. It's about 70 grams, and it's pretty comfortable. Harvested the wood, prepping the fire. Up first on the menu is a local Hop Federation fresh hopped IPA with Nelson Sauvin Green Limousine. The colour in the glass is a beautiful golden hue, full of flavours that ooze long hot summers. Think peach, nectarines and other stone fruits, with a side serving of mandarins and grapefruit. This is a Kiwi summer in a glass. 6%, 440. Should be good. It looks quite nice. It smells real nice. Just juice bubbles, I reckon. Final verdict, Anton?
Final verdict. I think Abel summed it up pretty well at the start. Just juice bubbles. The only other main aspect from my point of view is barley, and I give it a 5 out of 10 because it's average and we need a lot of scope for up and down.
I'd give it probably a 6.5, but I quite like a beer like this. The big butterflied lamb leg, yummy. Cutting lamb, cutting up the lamb, cutting up the lamb, cutting up the lamb, cutting up the lamb.
Browning the lambs, trying not to keep the pot too crowded.
Getting back down to Cundy's Creek, where the beers are stashed. I think this time we'll go for the Panaceous Weed, one of my favourites. Yeah. This is actually a pretty cool tent, the Cedar Summit. The Green Palace. Not good in the bad weather, but for these situations, it's incredible. Here we go with the second beer, Panaceous Weed, Garage Project from Wellington. Quite a strong one, 8%, 2 standards. Intense citrus grapefruit character, bitter yes, intensely hoppy, absolutely. Too much, never. It's one of my favourites. Good mouthfeel, juicy, intense. I like the bitterness. It's a wicker attacking the hammock. Panaceous Weed, 8 out of 10. You rate the Panaceous Weed?
I would first be alarmed. There's a wicker in my hammock. It's regarding nice. Balanced, yet strong. Mouth feels good.
It's pretty good beer, I reckon. I reckon it's refined.
Pretty strong. This is not.
If you're not used to an 8%er and you don't like that kind of beer, then it can be a bit much.
I think it's a bit much.
I love it though. These are what I drank.
It tastes like I want to throw it back, but it's
intense.
It's
the strength of a Riesling.
Yeah.
Verdict.
6 out of 10.
Top of the shop, Ras Al Hagout. Look at that. Look at that.
To get the embers under the pot going.
We're over here at the Bat Cave. Once again, you see that spark through. Will it pass the test tonight? It's quite a nice setting. Look, another pesky wicker. Get out of here, wicker.
It's gonna be the best view I've ever.
Just looks so good. Tell us why you picked this beer, Anton.
This particular beer is unique
It is.
because it is 90-hour hazy.
Read off the description.
idiots or geniuses? We will leave it to you to decide that. Together with our mates at Freestyle Hops Limited, we came up with what we thought would be a cool idea. Hindsight says otherwise. We settled on a West Coast style IPA and decided to dry hop it every hour on the hour for 90 hours straight.
Wow.
Yes, that does say 90 hours straight. The result, however, was worth it. A massive tropical fruit nose with hints of passion fruit, pineapple, grapefruit. Juicy mouthfeel, lingering bitterness. Notes of stupidity. Can you taste the sleep deprivation?
Tastes a bit. It's almost floral, like.
A floral lemon cheesecake. With hints of beer.
What even is beer anymore? Are they stupid for doing this? No. Stew's about what, an hour in? You can hear it bubbling away nicely. How would you rate the Renaissance beer, Anton?
7. I thought it was complex in flavour. Predominant notes, lemon cheesecake.
Yeah, I'd probably give it a 7.5. I still reckon Panache Swede's better for my taste buds.
Each to their own, you know.
Judge Juicy might be the best yet. Hazy IPA, 6.3%, from a brewery that I've never tried before. Double Vision Brewing Company. Judge Juicy. 2.2 standards, 440 can. Probably 8. What do you reckon, Anton?
8 out of 10. Balanced. It's got all of the flavours and harmony that you would expect in an IPA.
Might be 8.5.
I wouldn't be surprised if the next one's a 10. And I'm also really looking forward to the next beer, Dr. Phil.
Stew's looking very, very nice.
I am right now creaming butter and sugar. Beating butter and sugar?
No, you cream it. Once again, down at the fridge, we have 3 left. We'll get this one. Oh, I like this one. This is a goodie. What do you think of this beautiful hazy IPA, New England IPA from Deep Creek? Got a strong haze.
Not as strong as the 90-day. And the flavour's not quite the same.
It's still crisp and nice. I'd probably give it a 7.5. What about you?
I would send it closer in the directions of Max 3 Wolf, and I'll give it a 5 out of 10.
Ubernaut Apples and Pear Imperial Sour might be the best beer I've ever had in my life. A revolutionary experience. I reckon this beverage might actually be the best beverage I've ever had in my life. I'm not even kidding. This thing is, to me, this is the perfect beverage. It's strong, bold, crisp, quenching,
Delicate.
layers. This thing's amazing.
It's like a sour lolly.
But it's a beer.
Would you like some pud?
This is the dinner feast. The stew in its final form. Garlic pitters. Huge pot. We have the fire stoked up to boil the water.
The pud's ready to go.
To
As
steam
soon
the
as
pud.
stew's been eaten.
The stew might be the best stew I've ever had, and maybe in my top 10 meals. Couple that with that sour, and an extremely delightful culinary experience in the wilderness.
The pud is finally ready. Took a while, but it looks good. Morning from the green slug. Sleep wasn't the best. I probably sleep better in the tent when Victoria's in the tent too, but unfortunately she's not here on this trip. It's time for a coffee, and I have a new, well, not a new, and not seen before piece of gear. A few actually. It's the Pocket Rocket 2, a well-known stove, and I think a very popular stove. It's lightweight, high power, and robust. We'll be using this. This is the MSR Pika Pot. I love this thing. Coffee from Bede. Much gas. $30 grams. Perfect dose. Doing a V60. Goes in one of these. I think there's enough. The boil is complete. Now we do the pre-wet. The dose.
The James Hoffman whirl.
It's quite unstable.
Whoa, the Pika Pot ball's real nice.
Delicious Colombian brew. I do quite like this tent. One person in it, it's quite spacious. This gear loft thing's pretty cool. There is a problem with it though. Sill nylon sags when it's wet, and this the design of this tension ridge thing. It touches the fly, and it wasn't too bad tonight. But if it rains or there's heavy condensation, the fly will sag and you'll get drips into your tent. It's not really the greatest design, but like I said, a fair weather tent.